Hey, welcome to the Mortar Pit. My name is Joel. Today I'm going to be telling you about the Taurus TX-22, so stand by. Okay, first off, I want to tell you, I'm not taking this gun to the range today. I'm not going to be shooting it, so if you want to go watch cat videos, you can. I'm so offended whenever I go watch a video and I think, man, this is going to be great when we get it to the range, right? And they never take it to the range, or you never have that, moment that you thought you were going to have in a video. So I'm telling you right now, seconds into this video, if you want to see me shoot this video, you're going to have to come back later because it's not going to be in this video, okay? All right, I'm giving you my first impression or my first impressions. I've got 3 first impressions. All right, they are what it feels like when you pick it up, the trigger, and then the slide. So those are the first 3 impressions I've had. So let's get into it. Okay, the first impression I had when I picked this gun up was, wow, it's really light. Obviously it's going to be light, it's a 22. The second impression, actually it's like impression 1.2, was the feel. It felt like a SIG, a full-size SIG or a full-size Smith & Wesson. That big hump right there doesn't look like it would be very comfortable, and I'm not a fan of having a comfortable gun, but if you want to know you're holding a gun, that right here will do it. It feels like it's a handful, but it's not too big. I like that. I think, when you're holding a gun, you want to know you're holding a gun. So this definitely, the ergonomics, absolutely, Taurus nailed the ergonomics in the TX-22. Okay, the next first impression I want to tell you about, it actually is the third impression, but I'm going to move it up to 2 because my favorite impression comes at 3. I'm saving the best for last. So impression number 2 was the slide. A lot of people think they have problems because they can't rack the slide because they're trying to rack the slide wrong. I'm going to give you a real quick demonstration of the proper way of racking a slide, okay? And this should help you a little bit, especially females should really, take this to heart and then try it this way. First off, you always want to make sure you're pointing the gun in a safe direction. Now, for the purposes of this video, that's my safe direction, okay, for the purposes of this demonstration. Now you saw me clear it earlier, so we know it's empty even though it's not. However, the proper way, actually let me show you the wrong way to rack a slide. This is why a lot of people have problems with bigger guns racking slides, because they do this. You see how I'm holding it? And it's slipping out of my hand right now as well. If you don't get a good hold on it, they're not made to do that. They're not made to hold on to and then muscle. They're made to violently rack the slide. Okay, I'm going to do it now. It's probably going to cut my microphone out, but you'll get the gist. Okay, that's a proper slide rack. What the heck am I saying? All right, so I'm going to do it again. Anybody can do that. I've had 80-year-old women in a class with a Glock 17 doing that, okay? So if you're worried about that, this gun you're not going to have problems with, because obviously it's a 22, so it doesn't have a big beefy spring in it. It's just enough to operate the gun. So anybody, young shooters all the way up to old shooters, should be able to operate this gun because of that slide. Okay, the finale. Third. This is my third first impression, and this is the most important to me, the most important of any gun. And if you've ever watched any of my videos, you know what I'm about to say. It is the trigger. Triggers can be too heavy, triggers can be too light, triggers can be just right. Hey, I know, poet, right? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of dry fires. I know you're not supposed to dry fire rimfire guns, but I want you to see exactly what this gun is capable of as far as the trigger is concerned. And when you see what I'm talking about, I think you're going to see what you can do with a gun like this. So I'm going to press the trigger. Slack is all gone. Now you should hear the click. All right, now watch this reset. Right there. I'm going to do another one. Watch how short the reset is. You see what I'm saying? So with a gun like this, and I think Taurus is actually marketing this as a competition pistol, which is great. I think you could really, win some competitions with a gun like this. With a gun like this and a trigger like that, you can shoot really fast and accurately. And if you saw my Glock 43X video, you'll know what I'm talking about. That trigger is very important, and when you have just enough feedback, I guess, from the trigger, it allows you to take some follow-up shots, and it's just at that right poundage, I guess, when it resets and then you press it again. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Basically, to me, that translates into tight targets at medium ranges really fast. So the Taurus TX-22 offers an outstanding target trigger. Offers an, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's wrap everything up. You wouldn't believe how many takes this thing's taken me, because I'm trying to make it good for you, because I know sometimes the lighting sucks and I can't talk. So hopefully this is better, okay? All right, my first three first impressions for the gun were, can you remember them? The weight, the feel. The second one was the slide. Very easy to operate, right, fast and violently. And the last, my favorite, was the trigger. It feels great in the hand. It's very operatable. Let's make new words while we're at it. It's very operatable. And the trigger is outstanding for fast follow-up shots or just fast strings of shots, okay? So be sure to check out the Taurus TX-22. Go to your gun dealer, tell them that Joel at the Mortar Pit sent you. He's probably gonna say, who the heck is that? Not gonna give you any discounts or anything, but I think it'd be cool, and plus you'd probably make a friend, all right? So hey, I'm Joel with the Mortar Pit. If you need anything, leave me a message down here. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you hate it, give me 2 thumbs down, and we'll go from there. Hey, I'll see you in the next video.